Hello, Nikki here, and welcome to my channel. This is my last and final episode of the good, the bad, and the ugly of living in Ghana, and I'm going to focus. Ooh, my main focus is going to be on when you renting. You got to have a few things. When you renting, don't take the agent word for it. Talk to the community before you make that decision. Explore the options thoroughly before you make a final decision. And it's really like I should have really explored this neighborhood. For as asking the community, how is the light situation? The water, they haven't had no problem too much because they're on Ghana water. I'm dealing with a borehole and a maintenance man that have no idea. And the landlady that don't give a flip because where she at in the States, she ain't dealing with lights on, lights off, water issues at all, period, unless she don't pay her bill. And then the other thing is, I pay for my things in advance and I feel that I got flim flam boo bambled. So that's why I'm saying make sure you educate yourself, talk to the neighbors and people that already live on the compound. That way you have some idea what to expect when you move here if they're open. Because a lot of people, tell you it's all good and you find out it ain't all good because your version and their version of all good is two different things. And so the main thing is, my landlord is from here, been here, know this area very well. It's an ongoing issue with the lights on, lights off. So that in mind, me personally, if I'm building in that particular neighborhood and know this situation is true, I personally will make sure there is backup. Okay, backup, solar or a generator. Then the second thing is, if I'm hiring people to do maintenance, if I'm hiring people to maintain the compound, which we paid for, well, I paid for. I don't know about nobody else. I paid for everything in advance for the whole year. I have not got the service that I paid for. So that's why I feel I've been bamboozled. You know what I'm saying? The compound get clean at will when the person's being paid for that. The maintenance man comes and fix and do at will. He's getting paid for that. So just make sure you keep these things in mind and ask the right questions that you need to ask. And do not trust that agent word completely 100%, because my agent told me I will have 24/7 lights, water. That's why I select the place, because where I'm coming from in Teshi, I had those things and it was no problem because the people that was there that ran the facility did an excellent job. Very professional. And if you have somebody that's on the compound that's supposed to be your middleman person, and they're getting paid to do the job and not doing the job, like I said, I feel I've been boom bam flu flam hustled. Because I paid for water, I still got to buy water when I paid for water for the whole year, because the maintenance man, he just being paid ain't doing his job. He flim flamming everybody. So like I said in previous videos, have your finances, have your mindset. Ooh, patience, because you're going to be tolerating a lot of things. Because you're not from here, I'm a foreigner, and then my way of life, like I said, I left a lot of things, but some stuff should be common. Some stuff should be, really worked out when it's a simple solution to it all. But when you have people don't care, all they interested is getting the money. But that's on you. If you want to be that way, guess what? You're never going to climb. You're going to have issues after issues after issues in your own life or dealing with. But anyway, who am I? All I'm saying, when you come here, make sure you have your money if you want to be semi-comfortable. Because it's still a lot of work, even I was in Contamont, I was in Tessia, I was in Spintex. Each of them have their own little bugs, you know what I'm saying? But the main ones that I didn't have to deal with in Contamont was this lights on, lights off, this water issue. Tessia either, Spintex either. To think about it. Yeah. So I guess it's like in the States, I guess it depends on your zip code. But you can't be comfortable elsewhere. Just make sure wherever you move that the landlord is a good landlord. I prefer a landlord that's in town but not on the compound. Okay? Gotta have some form of privacy. But if that person's in town, they know what you're dealing with. Maybe they have a heart, but it's just still some things that you got to compromise on when you live in here, and don't let it get to you. And I decided to just remove myself out of the situation. I've been in this apartment 7 months, and out of 7 months, I can add together maybe 2 months I really enjoyed my apartment, and it was not straight. It was me leaving, coming, going, you know what I'm saying, keeping busy, going over here to family, going to my boo, going places on my own, just, you know what I'm saying, just not to be comfortable. But I moved here to save money, and I'm end up spending more money trying to save money when I should have stayed where I was at. Paid for those luxuries, and it seemed like I was keeping more money even though I was spending more money. Go figure. So this has been a very experience for me. I will be back after a year of disappearing from here, and but I'm not going to stay this long. I'm going to maybe stay for a month, but I'm going to be where it's comfortable. I'm going to go back to where it's more expensive, but I didn't have the inconvenience of my mental being disturbed. The only thing, look, is just the financial. I be trying to keep as much as I can, but I be balling on a budget. But I know from now on, you know what I'm saying, to do my diligence, however you say it, I can't speak right now. Research, study, explore the neighborhood, talk to the people in the neighborhood, and if they're open. Because sometimes people be top secret, but it is what it is. So, with that being said, I'm getting back to what I came here to do. So, I'm going to be short on some videos because I'm getting back to my traveling. I know I was going to tell you about my ID, but it expires the month I'm leaving, so I'll worry about that when I come back, because when I come back, I'm going to make sure I have a car, because you're going to have that here, regardless. You're going to be dealing with traffic, whatever, but it's the best thing to have your own transportation, like in Atlanta. Even though they got the train, the buses, have your own transportation here to be comfortable. But you still can make Uber and Bolt and Trotro, but you be paying more. And so, with that being said, I'm getting back to my travel, so I will try my best. Ain't no guarantee, because I like to be private, like to keep my stuff. I'm trying this YouTube thing, still trying, but anywho. But you can catch me on Instagram, on my stories. I will put my adventures, some of it, not all of it. And then I might be fading that out too, just enjoying my travels like I was doing before any Instagram, before any YouTube, any all that. And there's joy in that, because is private, and I like my privacy, and I like just enjoy myself and just be free willy with it. But anyway, I will see you next time. Peace.